Hey guys and girls, my name is Alan and welcome to today's gameplay commentary. So as you can see, I've got an Uncharted 4 multiplayer match for you to enjoy today.
I have the tiger and all that.
And as I predicted, it's another Plunder game. Well, I mean, most of my games are Plunder. I talked about this in a previous video, so obviously it was a good chance it was going to be a Plunder match. This is another legacy piece of gameplay, as you can see, because it's 4v4 and there's no mods on the screen on my weapon, even though I do have some on, I believe. And I'm also trying out a couple of new boosters as well. So this is, I think, when the first booster pack came, no, first DLC drop came out or something, because there's that silence, dead silence. Wait, hang on, was that in there from the start? That might have been there from the start. It's been so... Anyway, the point is, old piece of gameplay, but very good nonetheless. I just went through the list and I just had a look at all the matches I played, and I've got a lot. I haven't sorted out through all of it, but like just in the first couple of, like the first half year of Uncharted 4 being out, I have some really good matches, and I look forward to sharing those with you at some point in the future. But damn, like the ones I put up so far have been good, but I've got some really good ones afterwards, including my highest kill count match and stuff like that. So I don't know when I want to share those. I hope I do it sooner rather than later, but at some point I will put them on the channel. That's why I record these videos. So it might not be this year. Well, it probably won't be this year because it's 2017 coming to an end, but maybe next year. I hope not 2019, but yeah, who knows. As I said, I do have a lot of footage to put out. I don't have a lot of time to do it, and not all of these, like I'd say a good 90% are not live gameplay commentary, so there's just gameplay only, and I don't mind putting those out. But I know that, you know, one of the reasons I watch other people play games is that they talk during those games. So whether it's live com or, you know, they share stuff about their lives or about the game in general. So I imagine that's why you guys and girls are watching. I don't know. I mean, if you just want to see pure gameplay, I have a crap ton. So if that's what you want to watch, I got you covered. But as I said, I assume you're here because you want to hear me talk as well, which is the main reason why I watch other people play. But that's just me. So let me know in the comment section below if you just want to see pure gameplay, because I have a ton of footage that I can put out. Maybe not on a daily basis, but probably once every other day or something I can put out like just a single gameplay. That's not a problem if you want me to do that. But yeah, so just let me know. Anyway, so I'd like to start off by saying a very Merry Christmas to you all out there. I'm probably going to post this video on Christmas Day because I'm recording it on Christmas Eve, and it's a little bit late now, and I don't really want to publish it now because, well, you might miss it for starters, but also, yeah, if I'm going to say Merry Christmas, I might as well do it on the day, right? It just makes more sense. So I'll probably post it sometime in the morning. Maybe you'll watch it, you know, during breakfast or lunch, whatever, before you open your presents, or, well, I don't know, it depends when you open your presents. In our house, it used to be first thing in the morning, you know, when we were kids, like literally bang out of bed, wake everyone up, and then go and open presents, you know, while drinking a cup of tea or whatever. Well, okay, not tea for us, but, you know, whatever, in the morning. And then as we got older, hit the teenage years, and it was like, yeah, lunchtime, that sort of time. So I'll usually be the last out of bed. And then as I got older still, so, you know, early 20s, literally it'd be like after lunch. That's when I used to get out of bed. It's so bad. I'm just terrible. I'm kind of a nocturnal person anyway. I really shouldn't be, but I don't know. I think like when people say they're night owls and stuff, I think it's legit. Like I think some people just happen to be drawn towards nighttime, and some people are just naturally early wakers and drawn to like dawn, that sort of thing. I'm definitely a nighttime sort of person. I mean, my sleeping pattern is messed up anyway because I stay up late and I play games, and I always do work late, and you know, my shifts at work sometimes I finish late as well, so I kind of can't help it. But I think naturally I'm just drawn to being up at night. Like, even when I go on holiday and the time zone is different, for some reason I always end up staying up like past midnight, even though if I was in the UK it would be like early morning or late morning or something. The point is, I'm always drawn to like sleeping after midnight. I don't know why. It doesn't matter what country I'm in, what time zone I'm in. It's always the same. So I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but it's just a bit weird. I should sort it out because it's not. I don't think it's that healthy. Obviously, you miss out on a lot of sunlight, which has vitamin D. And I had a funny conversation with my sister yesterday. She came back for Christmas, and we were talking about vitamin D. And I thought that you could just get it from like eating, you know, like fruit and stuff. Turns out I was wrong. You can get it from eating food, but you can only get it from certain sources like oily fish, I think some fatty meats, that sort of thing. But you can't actually get it from fruit and veg, or at least not a lot of it. So that was a bit surprising. And I don't know if it's true or not, but according to her, vitamin D does not penetrate window glass. So if you actually want to absorb the vitamin D, you need to leave the house. You can't just stand in the window and absorb the sunshine. Which, I don't know, I'll look it up, but yeah, well, she seems to be confident about that point, so we'll see. But it's important to get vitamin D. It's good for your bones. It's just healthy for you. So every now and then, I mean, as I said, I'm nocturnal, so it's not very good. And I kind of lazy. I don't really do any sports or anything. So in terms of going for a walk in the sunshine, doesn't really happen. But as I said, just try and get a bit of sun if you can. A few minutes a day is all you need, but it's just healthy for you. It's good for you. That's all it is. So gotta look after yourself, right? Right, so I wish everyone a Merry Christmas. I hope you all got what you wanted from Santa. I know it's not always the case, and sometimes you can be a little bit disappointed. But at the end of the day, I think Christmas is more than just about presents. I appreciate it more now that I'm older. When you're young, yeah, it's all about the gifts, mostly about the gifts. I mean, it depends what household you live in, but for the most part, it's about getting presents on Christmas Day. But as I get older, I start to appreciate it more, just because I don't see a lot of my family that often. We all live around the country, and there are some people I just don't see that often, like my grandparents, for example. Obviously, I could probably try and make a bit more effort and see them more regularly during the year, but between work and just being lazy, I don't get around to it as much as I should do. I do feel guilty about that. So Christmas is a time to, just link up with family, spend a bit of quality time with them. It's only one day of the year, so if you I don't know, as a youngster, I guess you've got a lot more time because you're on holiday from school and stuff. But if you're working, like me for example, I've only got a couple of days off and then I'm back at work for New Year's, so it's kind of sucky. But I just appreciate it more when I've got time off, and especially when I see family members that I haven't seen for a long time. So I just hope you enjoy, whatever quality time you spend with the family, and I do hope you get the presents you get. But if you don't, it's not the end of the world. You've got birthdays coming up, you've got Christmas next year, and at some point you'll be able to buy whatever you want because you'll be working, and then you'll never be disappointed because you can always buy your own gift. So this year I didn't actually buy myself anything amazing. I did buy myself something, just a little something. I won't talk about it until Christmas Day is over because, as I said, my parents or my sister might be watching and I don't want to spoil it for them. So I'll talk about presents after whatever the next video is going to be. Probably closer to New Year now. I am planning to do at least another gameplay commentary before the end of 2017, but it all depends on my schedule. But there are some stuff I want to talk about before the end of the year, so hopefully I want to get one out before then. Okay, what else can I talk about? So yeah, just a lot of food and stuff in the house to eat, like junk food and that. I always buy a lot more. I keep saying the same thing over and over again. It's not the first time I talked about this. Always buy a lot more crap than I actually eat, and I assume we're not the only household that does that, so that's kind of cool. Just means I can stuff my face, but I don't really eat a lot, to be fair. I buy a lot more than I eat. Like in terms of junk food, if I buy, let's say I buy a basket full of junk food, I'll only eat maybe a third of it, if that, and the rest I'll just eat slowly over the course of whenever. So I buy a lot more than I eat. I'm not like a big eater, but I do like eat crap, so it's a good job I don't eat a lot, otherwise I'd be very unhealthy and stuff like that. Anyway, so during, was it a gameplay commentary or was it a chest opening, I talked about Christmas cards and the fact that I got one in the post and it wasn't even for me. Well, a couple of days later I got another one. Wasn't for me either, still for the same person who lived here previously. And I woke up this morning, Christmas Eve, I went downstairs and I saw a letter, I saw a postcard, no, not postcard, I saw a Christmas card on the floor. Now there was no name on it, no address on it, no stamp on it, so it definitely wasn't sent, it was hand delivered. But there wasn't a number on it, so I thought maybe junk mail, advertising, something. You know how sometimes people just put stuff through that looks like a Christmas card, but it isn't actually a Christmas card. So I opened it, and surprise, surprise, actually from my neighbour. So that's kind of cool. My first ever Christmas card, addressed to me at my new house, delivered, I assume, Christmas Eve morning, because, well, I woke up at lunchtime, so could have been any time between then and there. But I did get home late the night before as well, so it definitely wasn't done on the evening. So it was done on Christmas Eve morning some point, I think. And it's funny because my dad asked me to, because I was at my parents' house, and my dad asked me to just deliver some postcards. Why do I keep saying postcards? Some Christmas cards that he hadn't yet done. And this was like Christmas Eve, and I thought that was late. So the fact that someone sent me, well, posted a Christmas card for me on Christmas Eve itself is even later. But what's really annoying is that I wasn't expecting any Christmas cards this year. I would, if you're gonna post them, well, again, I'd have thought you'd have posted them early, but I wasn't expecting any Christmas cards this year, and I wasn't going to send any either because I don't know anyone in this area, and I probably could make a good impression, yada yada yada, but I just couldn't be bothered. Lazy, money, blah blah blah. Take a pick. And so I don't have any Christmas cards in the house, and it's a Sunday. I can't run down to the shops. I can't get a Christmas card, so I'm kind of stuck now. I do want to reply. I do want to, obviously, if someone sends me one, I've got to send them one back, right? That's just etiquette. So I don't know what to do. I'm gonna go into my parents' house later. I'm not actually gonna spend Christmas Day at my house. I'm gonna spend it at my parents' house. So I might grab a card and then when I come back, just post it, and it'll be late, but at least they get one, right? They can still enjoy it for the last couple of days of Christmas. So that's what I might have to do. But it's just funny because I wasn't expecting it, and now I'm obligated to give one. And it's Christmas Eve, and it's like when I'm recording this, it's in the afternoon. I said all the stores are closed. It's a Sunday and everything, so. Yeah, they've kind of shafted me a little bit, but it's funny. It's nice nonetheless. But it's just funny. It's put me in a bit of a weird situation. I don't know what I'm doing there with Sonic. Oh dear, I'm so childish sometimes. Whenever a corpse lands like in a funny angle, I just gotta mess around with it. It's just funny. Moving on to the next topic. As I said, I'm not going to be at home for Christmas Day, but that does mean I miss out on a crucial aspect of gaming, and that is Christmas noobs. Now, if you've never heard of Christmas noobs before, I don't really know where you've been, to be honest. Basically, everyone gets most people get new games at Christmas, and they'll jump online, they'll play. So Call of Duty, Battlefield, blah blah blah. I think I've talked about this last year, but it's a legit thing, right? People jump on for the first time, and they don't play the campaign. They just go straight into multiplayer, 'cause that's where their friends are, and then they get their asses handed to them. So Christmas noobs, if you jump online at the same time, you have to be good. Then it can be a great time to play, but at the same time, if you're a Christmas noob, just beware, because a lot of pros are out there waiting to hunt you down. But that's the risk you run by jumping online without actually doing anything beforehand. So as you can see, the gameplay's come to an end. I put in a really good performance. At least I think I put in a really good performance. Final score for me was 27-2. 27-2, boys, in a 4v4 plunder. Okay, the opposite team weren't amazing, but the fact that I got 27 downs and 2 deaths, that is... I mean, come on. Can I get a thumbs up for that gameplay at least? If not a thumbs up for Christmas, that can be your gift to me, and I appreciate it so much. Right, so I need to render this video, get it uploaded and all the rest of it, and also need to wrap my presents, and then I need to get around to my parents' house before it's too late. Well, I mean, I can get around as late as I want, but I don't want to disturb them if I get in at like 2 in the morning or something, so I better get a wiggle on. But yeah, as said, just want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas, and I just want to thank everyone for the support over the past year. It's been great. I've had a increase in subscriber count, I've had an increase in views and all the rest of it, so really appreciate you guys, girls, and hopefully 2018 we just continue doing what we're doing, and some new games and all the rest of it for me to start playing. So yeah, until next time, thanks for watching, thanks for listening, take care, and I will see you later.